Well, hey, this is Rob Disner coming to you live on Play Music on Your Porch Day. I am on, well, my deck. So it's not really Play Music on Your Deck Day, but here we are. And this is just a little quick tech tip about playing 12-string guitar, which you may be interested in doing and think, yeah, it's kind of hard to press down all those strings at the same time, and I agree with you. This is a Taylor 12, one of their cheaper ones. I actually don't remember which one it is, and I can't see in there at the present time, but still made in Mexico, so one of the 2 series Taylors. And again, I apologize, I don't remember exactly which one this is, but I got it for my birthday last year. Been having fun with it. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to cheat on playing 12-string. If you're new to 12-string, you don't know, 12-string, of course, is the regular old set of guitar strings, but doubled up with what they call drone strings. And they are a smaller set of strings. I think they're doubled up on the top 2 strings. Those are the same, but then they're smaller, thin strings that are placed right next to, and there's different ways of doing it. The main strings, I think Rickenbackers have the drone strings in the front of the bigger strings, and well, no, these do too. Maybe Rickenbackers have them after. I don't know. Anyway, there's different ways to do it. Rickenbackers must have them after. Anyway, so this one has drone strings in front of the main heavy strings. And I bought a Martin 12-string acoustic. Again, another cheaper, lower level, made in Mexico. Not that there's anything wrong with it. These are great guitars, but not an expensive Martin. That was a 12-string. I found from Guitar Center, and weirdly, it only had 10 strings, and that's the trick I'm teaching you today that I'm finally getting to. So I picked it up. I thought, why does this Martin only have 10 strings? I immediately realized it still sounds like a 12-string, but I have 2 less strings to deal with. So it's really an easy way to kind of cheat and have an easier time if your hands are small. I don't have really big hands. It's just an easier way to get around on the 12-string, which can really wear your hands out. And especially this hand, you're pressing down a lot of different strings. So as you can see, I've removed the 2 string pegs here. There's just nothing there. Let's see if you can get in there and see. So the lower strings here, not doubled up, they're just normal E and A. And then the 4 strings there on the top, the D, the G, the B, and the E are doubled up like a normal 12-string would be. And it still sounds just like a 12-string. Really can't hear much difference, except it's just easier to play when you don't have those 2 strings, because I do lots of songs where I like to pick the bottom notes, and it's so much easier to pick them if you're just picking the bare strings and not the doubled. So if I'm doing a deal like I'm only hitting the normal E and the normal A, it's just easier. But you still get that 12-string sound from the upper strings. It's pretty brilliant, actually. If you're making chords, if you're making bar chords, these are not doubled at all. That's just like playing a normal guitar. It's just a little easier to put your fingers on just the regular lower strings. And the higher ones are not as hard to do because they're thinner strings. So that's kind of the idea behind making your 12-string into a 10-string, which I immediately did when I bought this one, because I just think it plays better. You probably could take off even more strings. You could just have the top 3 doubled up. But you couldn't play REM like this. That's why I like to have the D doubled up. So the more doubled up strings, of course, the more it's going to sound like an authentic 12-string guitar. But I just don't miss the A and the E. It's just so much easier to play. So that's my little trick for you today, is if you want to skip those 2 strings, forget about them altogether, and you may find it's actually easier to play the 12-string than you think. A lot of people just think it's an instrument for folk music or whatever, or it's gone out of fashion, but 12 strings are pretty cool, especially if you're only playing 10 of the strings. So that's my tip for you today. I'll get out of here in under 5 minutes. It's kind of a miracle for me, and we'll see you next time.